Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas.
Rough matchup. Slower and sure.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Good looking uppercut that time. Good right hand.
Head and body. Head and body.
Tonight we have a guy who has a very powerful uppercut. Is there one characteristic that most guys who are able to throw that uppercut well have?
Well, they snap their shoulder up. They explode that shoulder towards the ceiling, and they go right through the guy's chin, not to the surface. They want to go right through.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Combo lands to the head. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And he just holds on there. Halfway through this round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Solid left hand to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the man. Nice work with the uppercut. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
He just missed that shot up top.
Back to the body.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Targeting that head with the combination punching. The man's able to land a good, solid left hand. Fires right back at him. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. A well-placed left hand up top. One, two jabs up top. Scores up top with a left. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. End of the round here. And you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champ of the world. He'd hit you anyway. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he started breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just throws.
Nice strike after catching one by the man. Nice work with the left hand. good flush shot upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Again to the melon. The man's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
There's no need to be on the inside.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Well, all of us can see the success he's having with the uppercut. How come his opponent can't? What should he be looking for?
Well, what he needs to do is he has to be aware where it's coming. He knows it comes when he's inside and it's coming up the middle. He needs to take his glove and just dip it down, drop it a little bit, open it up, and kind of put it underneath his chin a little bit to block that punch.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by the man. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. Big shot comes crashing home. What a precision body shot that was. And he scores the knockdown.
1, 2.
Attack this guy.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
And we come to the end of the round. Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. As we look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than speak just English, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Double jab right to the face. The man's punch didn't come close. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Keep your hands up.
That's a big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
Keep moving.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. He fires off the combination there and it lands. And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
Damn!
Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
Yo. Hey,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up for that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
left now getting into the mix. Halfway into round number 5 here. That's a big striking blow to the head by the man. Not able to connect with the uppercut. The man's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those hurts.
Big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker
I can't
ball.
fight with this
Boy, it
dude.
went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I thought that
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. The man's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Now that's how you... Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. If you're advising the opponent here of this guy who likes to throw the uppercut, and you want to give him some advice as to how he can counter that, what would you tell him?
So there's several ways to go about it. One way, if you remember, Evander Holyfield, where he fought Buster Douglas, and he won the heavyweight title. He saw the uppercut coming. He took a little half step back. He made it go into space, and then he filled that space with a punch.
Nice work, nice work.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, what an exchange! Scored well upstairs with the right hand. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. And another jab comes in. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Scored well up top.
Good job.
Good looking 2-punch combination there. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Right to the head with that right. He is not in good shape. He could be out, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
God.
Get up. 1, 2.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through this round here, the man's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Very nice defensive guard there.
Cover the block.
Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. Good left there.
Circle, circle.
Good exchange. He fires back. The man's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring it back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
A solid uppercut by the man. Good solid right hand he lands there. The man's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Really on the mark with that overhand left. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good flush, straight left hand. And now he scores well with the straight right. The man's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good return fire that time. Really on target there with a three-punch combination. That is a sharp uppercut by the man.
Pace yourself.
A lot of people may think he's putting forth a good effort just by throwing punches, but his corner would disagree. He is not being effective.
No, not at all. And why? Why is he not being effective? Because he's not thinking about what he's doing. He's just chucking punches. He's not really putting any intellect behind it, looking to where he has to throw them instead of just throwing them.
And this round comes to an end. Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Nice work doubling up that jab. The man's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And he returns on that exchange.
Uppercut. Keep working the body.
Halfway through round number 4. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the man. And now he's targeting upstairs. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. The man's left landing well. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
You got these one.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Comes right back with some offense of his own. The man's left working well that time. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Focus, focus.
Each man able to land an uppercut. What a big shot. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Well played, straight right hand. That hook was well off the mark.
Side to side.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The man's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Right on the mark, double jab. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Little head hunting with the left. Well, he knew it was a smart strategy to stay on the outside. He probably didn't know it was going to pay off this well because he's just getting to his guy easily.
Oh, yeah, if he was in a casino, I'm telling you, it's all coming up, Chevy.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Oh, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Suck, man.
1, 2,
Jack.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that's the end of round 5. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. The man's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Keep moving. Keep
Nice work with the jab on the outside.
Finish with the hook.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. The man's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Targeting that 1-2. Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. The man's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a